Did you know that I simulated 2,000 Tour de France stages? Before we start, I have a quiz for you. Which rider won the most stages across all of those simulations? A. Jasper Philipsen. B. Jonas Vingegaard. C. Jonathan Milan. Think about your answer because I'll reveal it in just a few minutes. Over the last few days, I've spent an unhealthy amount of time simulating the 2026 Tour de France in Pro Cycling Manager 2026. The goal was simple. I wanted to see what happens if you simulate the Tour 100 times and, more importantly, whether the brand new detailed simulation produces different results compared to the classic instant result simulation. So, I simulated the Tour 50 times with detailed simulation and 50 times with instant result, creating a total of 100 tours and 2,000 individual stages. The results were far more interesting than I expected. Some riders completely dominated one simulation type while almost disappearing in the other. In this video, I'll show you the biggest surprises and explain why I think those differences exist. One small note before we begin. For the general classification, I counted the team time trial, but I didn't count it as an individual stage victory because that feels much more like a team achievement. One of the first things that stood out was the variety of stage winners. During the 50 detailed simulations, 94 different riders managed to win at least one stage. With instant result, that number dropped significantly to just 79 riders. Every single simulation used exactly the same start list. Every team was filled with its strongest available riders, including the best sprinters, climbers, attackers, and punchers. So, let's count down the riders with the most stage victories. Number 15, Paul Magnier. And we immediately find something strange. Magnier won just one stage with detailed simulation, but somehow collected 23 victories with instant result. He also managed to win the green jersey 4 times. Number 14, Juan Ayuso. Ayuso takes 14th place with 26 stage victories. Number 13, Jonathan Narvaez. Here's another bizarre statistic. Narvaez won 29 stages, but every single one came from detailed simulation. In instant result, he didn't win a single stage, although he did manage to pick up one polka dot jersey. I'll explain my theory for that later. Number 12, Remco Evenepoel. Evenepoel collected 31 victories, nicely balanced between both simulation methods. Number 11, João Almeida. Almeida won 32 stages, with 25 of them coming from instant result. Number 10, Caden Groves. Instant result clearly loves Caden Groves. He won 35 stages in total, including 33 through instant result, and added 2 green jerseys as well. Number 9, Isaac Del Toro. Del Toro performed well in both simulations, but instant result nearly doubled his number of victories. Even more impressive, he won the polka dot jersey 18 times through instant result, compared to just once through detailed simulation. Number 8, Paul Seixas. Paul Seixas also benefited greatly from the older simulation style. Of his 62 stage wins, an incredible 41 came through instant result. Number 7, Tom Pidcock. Pidcock is the complete opposite. Detailed simulation clearly suits him much better. He won 53 stages there, compared to just 12 with instant result, giving him 65 victories overall. Number 6, Olav Koy. Olav Koy takes 6th place with 78 stage victories. Number 5, Tim Merlier. Merlier is remarkably consistent. Regardless of the simulation method, he keeps winning races and finishes with 99 victories. Time for the quiz answer. Which rider won the most stages? Was it Jasper Philipsen, Jonas Vingegaard, or Jonathan Milan? I'll give you 2 more seconds. The correct answer is D, Tadej Pogačar. Pogačar absolutely destroyed the competition. He won 126 stages through detailed simulation and an unbelievable 312 stages through instant result. That brings his total to 438 victories out of 2,000 stages. That's simply ridiculous. Why is there such a huge difference? My theory is actually pretty simple. Detailed simulation allows breakaways to survive much more often. That creates opportunities for attackers, punchers, and opportunists to take stage victories. Instant result behaves differently. The general classification riders leave much less room for breakaways and end up controlling many more stages themselves. That's why riders like Pogačar and Vingegaard collect such enormous victory totals. And about the sprinters. Detailed simulation almost always prioritizes the fastest sprinter within a team. Instant result seems much more willing to give opportunities to a team's second sprinter. Caden Groves is the perfect example. Normally, he has to work around Jasper Philipsen. But in instant result, he gets far more chances to sprint for victory himself. Despite Pogačar's dominance, the most successful pure sprinter is Jasper Philipsen. He won 156 stages through detailed simulation and another 115 through instant result. On top of that, he claimed an incredible 67 of the 100 green jerseys. Jonas Vingegaard finishes third overall with 136 stage victories, most of them coming through instant result. Jonathan Milan takes fourth place with 103 wins. Some riders hardly won anything. Mads Pedersen managed just 12 victories from 2,000 stages. Even more surprising are Mathieu van der Poel and Wout van Aert. Van der Poel won only 5 stages, while Van Aert finished with just 4. Of course, the route plays a role, but those numbers still feel incredibly low. And then there's Filippo Ganna, an impressive, strong rider. He didn't win a single stage, not one. Which teams dominated the amount of stage wins? No surprises here. UAE comfortably tops the rankings thanks to Pogačar, Narvaez, Del Toro, and Almeida. Alpecin takes second place with Philipsen and Groves providing most of the victories. Decathlon is carried by Seixas and Coy on place 3, while Visma shows an interesting pattern. During detailed simulation, multiple riders contribute victories. During instant result, it's basically the Jonas Vingegaard show. Little Trek rounds out the top 5 with 170 stage victories, earning most of them through detailed simulation. At the other end of the rankings, Picnic finishes with 8 wins, Tudor with 7, and Caja Rural sits firmly at the bottom. The Spanish team never won a stage through instant result and managed just 2 victories overall. Which nationality had the most amount of stage wins came out on top? Belgium finishes first with 467 stage victories. It simply has the highest concentration of the world's top cyclists. Slovenia is surprisingly close with 440 wins, thanks to Roglic with 2 wins and Pogačar with the rest. France finishes third with 180 wins, but produces the largest number of different stage winners. Let's take a look at the riders who managed to win the Tour at least once in the simulations. Across 100 simulated tours, only 4 different riders won the overall classification. And French cycling fans, pay attention. Paul Seixas is one of those riders. He managed to win the Tour once, and he did it through instant result. Lenny Martinez actually performed even better. He won the Tour twice through detailed simulation and became the only rider to win both the yellow jersey and the polka dot jersey in the same edition. A surprising result, if you ask me. Jonas Vingegaard finishes with 9 overall victories, winning twice as often through instant result. And then there is Tadej Pogačar. He won an astonishing 88 of the 100 simulated tours. Interestingly, despite winning many more stages through instant result, he actually won 2 fewer tours that way. 43 tour victories still isn't exactly a disappointing result. One statistic really surprised me. I expected detailed simulation to create much larger gaps in the general classification. Instead, the average difference between first and second place was only 1 minute and 3 seconds. Large time gaps were actually quite rare. Instant result was much more unpredictable. Some editions finished with only 14 seconds separating first and second, while others ended with gaps of more than 7 minutes. The average difference was 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Let's take a closer look at the green jersey winners. The dominance of Jasper Philipsen genuinely surprised me. Tim Merlier and Jonathan Milan have very similar sprint attributes, yet Philipsen consistently outperformed both of them. My best explanation is that his all-around stats in-game allow him to survive tougher stages with fresher legs before the sprint. In total, 8 different riders won at least one green jersey. Philipsen absolutely dominates with 67 victories, followed by Jonathan Milan with 11, while Tim Merlier finishes third with 8. The mountain classification is much more diverse. Once again, Isaac Del Toro benefits massively from instant result, winning the jersey 18 times there compared to just once through detailed simulation. His total of 19 polka dot jerseys puts him comfortably in first place. Lenny Martinez follows with 11 victories, 10 of which came through detailed simulation. Tom Pidcock completes the top 3 with 8 mountain jerseys, evenly spread across both simulation methods. Overall, 32 different riders managed to win the polka dot jersey at least once. So what have we learned? Detailed simulation rewards aggressive racing, successful breakaways, and a wider variety of winners. Instant result heavily favors the biggest stars, especially the general classification riders, leading to incredible domination from riders like Tadej Pogačar. Neither system is necessarily better, but they definitely create very different tours. Now, I'm curious about your opinion. Which simulation feels the most realistic to you? Did any of these results surprise you? Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to discuss it with you. And if you enjoyed this kind of deep dive into Pro Cycling Manager, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next experiment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.